Welcome back, everyone, to the coverage of the YCS Bologna in Italy. And, well, it is the 25th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! And we decided that we are talking a little bit more about the history of this beautiful game at this tournament. And we are kind of recreating some YCS finals for you guys. And this time we chose
YCS Liverpool 2016.
Yes, exactly. And that was a truly fascinating tournament. We have both of these decks that were in the finals. On my side, I'm going to be Tom Feargoods for this one. You're going to be Tom Rose with?
I don't know why he's saying historical. Like, this deck is still very relevant.
Oh.
So,
yes, of course.
But this is Tom Rose's Burning Abyss Phantom Knight deck. A nice combination of those dark rank 3 monsters. And yeah, the synergy they had at the time was, well, I guess you'll see in this duel.
Yeah, we're going to play a little bit right here. We're going to perform the dice roll now.
7. And that is a 6.
Aha, all right.
Both my dice rolls today.
I will go first then.
No problem. You may begin. All right.
Perfect.
I'm very scared because certain rank 4 is your deck can make turn 1.
Oh, let's see. Let's act like I'm blind starting this one. Okay, all right.
All right. Good luck.
So, YCS Liverpool was supposed to be the tournament of the ABC deck. The structure decks were just released, and it was really good. It was incredibly popular. However, both of those decks are not ABC right here.
Yeah, no, this is a final that was, arguably supposed to be had with the, the structure deck, which was very accessible at the time, which was really cool about it. But we've got here a Lightsworn Shadow. How good is it? How good is it?
I'm opening with Brilliant Fusion.
That's nice. Okay, so the only downside to Brilliant Fusion is it doesn't send from deck. It only sends from deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
he
did not draw.
I've drawn a few hands with this deck before because it's incredibly pretty and it's so much fun to play. And I've drawn Garnet every single time.
The actual OG literal Garnet.
Yeah.
That is the origin of where this came from, is Brilliant Fusion.
And now we're going to say
2 normal summons with the Seraph. Trying to put it in the EMZ.
So Seraphinite is a very interesting card because it just gives you a second normal summon.
Yeah, no, this was a very popular engine that was played in multiple decks across that period. Monarchs as well, it was really good in, for those who were enjoying the extra deck version. And especially in this deck, Lightsworn typically has been an archetype limited by its village. Okay, can you relax? All
right, okay. So this deck is playing very few spells. The only spells that are in there, you really want to draw them because they are incredibly powerful. And now I'm going to summon one of the best fusion monsters that we have ever seen in this entire game, Elder Entity Norden.
Yes, a special summon for basically an instant rank 4, as well as I don't know how popular it was, but there was some silly combos you could do by actually contact fusing it, but good old instant fusion here.
So I was playing this tournament as well. I almost thought I bubbled out with ABC, and I decided to not run instant fusion at Norden. That was my actual decision. I thought this was not that good.
Don't feel too bad. Hindsight 2020. I only played 2 Soul Charge when it was at 3, for example.
All right. That's
also a pretty poor choice.
Strategic masterminds right here.
It's just once per turn, right? All right, there's the the good...
one of the best prize cards we have ever had in this game. So, Minerva. If you detach a card, it's a generic rank 4. You mill 3 cards, and for each Lightsworn you mill, draw a card.
All right, here we go, 3 Lightsworns. Instant.
Never lucky.
Spell is not ideal. Oh, wow, okay. That's...
All right. We draw 1, and we special summon 1. So that was a...
Even the judge is laughing at me right now, by the way. Just saying.
That was a rather neat one. Okay, so...
You haven't normal summoned, have you?
Oh, no. Okay, and I have 2.
Right. But wait, there's more.
All right, so the first normal summon... First of all, I'm going to activate Charge of the Library, which I just top decked.
Wow, okay, very, very cool.
Maxi,
and Twin Twister. All right, we didn't mill another wolf. I assume there's 3 in this list. Does it run the zombies?
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, those
Don't worry, I have those too.
those are good cards.
This is also going to happen.
Okay, getting Lubina. Nice.
Going to get Luna, yeah.
I wish you had an EMZ at this point because you're just running out of space.
I was really afraid to mill more wolves. Or a Trick Clown.
Oh, that would have been so terrible.
Yeah, right? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to normal summon
Okay, you've got
Unizombie.
it. Yep, that's not bad.
And Unizombie can actually now send from deck to the graveyard another zombie monster, and then I can only attack with the zombie monsters this turn. However, this is my first turn, and if you know your Yu-Gi-Oh, then you know that I can't attack anyways. So I'm going to do this.
Not bad.
And I'm going to send Mizuki.
Send Mizuki.
And now this is level 4, by the way.
Yep.
I can also send a card from hand.
Yeah, you can do even more level manipulation with this. This Unizombie's been relevant for many years, from 2016 up until recently. All right, you're gonna hit a card out my hand with Omega. That's cool.
Not for the moment. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right. So next thing we're going to do, obviously, is activate the Mizuki.
Yep.
You know, we have the Omega already that can, in the standby phase, put the Mizuki back. I'm enjoying this way too much right now.
Oh, it's a really fun deck. The zombie engine has always been relevant. 5 is a relevant level here, so it means you don't need to discard. That gives you a second level 8. Okay, so we're hand looping. Nice.
Oh, we're doing so much more than that. Okay. No.
This was a duel, right? Not a combo tutorial?
Oh, this is the best thing ever. Okay. I'm going to normal summon Lumina for my real normal summon.
My real normal summon.
And I'm going to activate Lumina's effect to discard Raiden and now
bring
summon
back the
Raiden.
Nice.
I'm going to activate one of the Omegas. You know, it has to happen at some point.
Sure.
All right, this one.
It's face up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a Fog Blade.
Wow. Now I know which deck you're playing.
Okay.
Now I'm going to finish 5 of those and the 2 Max C. I'm going to summon back the Snow.
Yep, that's good.
I'm sorry?
Did you have a light one already?
Yes, I had the Wolf.
Can you special summon it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's German. Is it a legal
it
target?
It can't be normal summoned. It's a legal target.
Yeah. Yeah, so contextually, the way Lightsworn Lumina works, for those of you who are wondering what just happened, you can discard the same card and then special summon it back, provided that you have an initial legal target. But you can't discard with Lumina and then bring back the card from your hand if there was nothing that you could have theoretically discarded in the first place. So are we going again?
Yeah, I'm going to activate Lightsworn.
Okay,
it's nice that you have time to explain like what's happening while I'm doing the biggest combo that has ever been seen by Mank. Oh, and another Snow, that is always good. And I think the first 2 were so nice to me. I'm just going to summon another Omega.
All right, that's 3 cards, potentially.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? I think I'm done for this moment. So I'm going to end my turn
by end your turn.
Activating the mandatory effect of Lumina.
Okay, that's 3, right?
And I'm going to mill Solar Recharge, Lila, and another Wolf. So I'm going to summon that as well.
Very cool.
Doesn't help me now, you know, but it's a body on the field. And it's your turn.
All right, let's see. We have a bit of a mess to get through here. Draw.
Standby phase?
Standby, yep. You may return with double Omega.
Yes, I'm going to use this Omega first. I'm going to return the Mizuki, and I'm going to use this one to return that Maxi.
Sure.
Honestly, the Wolf is really bad for me. I mean, not bad, but the Omega can't return now.
Can you activate Snow in this circumstance?
Oh, absolutely, I can. Yeah, you're right. I can use the Snow.
Obviously, you have to banish something from your field, but you can attempt to activate it.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, this is quite... Stop smiling. I'm going to normal summon Tour Guide from the Underworld.
Oh, iconic.
This basically deals with any game state in the game, so I'm pretty confident still. Is the effect okay?
The effect is perfectly fine.
All right. I will be special summoning from the deck here, and I'm going to get myself a copy of... I think we'll just go for... I guess... That's Rhino or Graph. I think I'll just go with the Graph. Anything on summon?
It's a tough one. I'm going to activate one Omega.
One Omega.
I'm not playing into Talons because the card didn't exist, by the way.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have played this out differently, of course.
All right, now you may pick a card from my hand to remove.
Yes, that one.
Okay, it is Rhoda.
All right.
Anything on resolution?
No.
Okay, then. I will overlay for a rank 3 monster. Probably the best in the game ever printed. It is... Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss.
Oh, very nice.
Anything on summon of this?
I think I should, but I want to let you have your fun as well. So
That's very generous.
I'm going to
honestly.
let it slide.
Okay, that's fair. Activate the effects. Milling. Okay.
Might regret this afterwards, but
So I'm going to go Chainlink 1, Graph to Special, Chainlink 2, Alich to target your Omega.
I'm going to chain my Omega.
That is fine. Might as well get this out of the way now. Here, that is the card that has been sitting in my hand the whole time, feeling really terrible. It's Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherry. So Tom Rose, historically, as you mentioned, the ABC was one of the most powerful decks at the time. It was essentially there to just remove Dragon Buster. And without Dragon Buster, you are quite limited in your options with the ABC deck.
Yeah, that was one of the few formats in which Ghost Winters and Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries actually shined. Because the card had a lot of hype when it came out, and it never really took place in the formats, you know? It never really came through, but in this one, where there were so many people playing ABC, it was really strong.
It's been in and out for a while, but generally, I think we saw it maybe semi-recently in Spiral format. That was quite popular. But here, I think what we're going to do is... Let me just double check how you work. Oh, it's German. Does it need to go to the graveyard, or is it
destroyed?
And even if it's banished, it still triggers?
Oh no, it just has to be destroyed, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, just destruction.
Okay.
Cherries was also good in the Telemon format.
Cherries was
Sometimes.
not bad.
I remember opening Cherries and Instant Fusion against Yoho at a regional, and I still lost that game, and I have no idea what I did.
How?
Yes, same.
He did kind of take me apart in Tengu Plan earlier, so I'm sure you'll see that on stream at some point. All right, so we're gonna a few options here. I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna enter the battle phase first and foremost. I'm gonna go and attack over your Lumina with Seer.
Over Lumina with Seer is. Okay, I gotta think about this for a second.
Yes, you do.
So I'm gonna let this go through. I'm going to take 600 damage.
So that takes you down to 64. And I'm going to go Dante into... I'm not sure. It's one of those things where it's like, do I just get this Minerva out the way, or can I force this? I think I'm going to attack the Minerva for 500, if that's okay.
You're not making this easy on me, right? Okay. Let me think. So I want all 3 Omegas back in the next turn. That is important to me. So I need to have some space here. I kind of want to keep the Minerva as well. You attack Minerva, right?
Yep.
But I think a level 4 is more valuable, actually. I got what I wanted from Minerva, so I'm going to...
That's fair.
Let this one get destroyed, and activate the effect to mill 3 cards, and for each Lightsworn I hit...
You pop a card.
Exactly.
All right. Not a Lightsworn. Not a Lightsworn. And not a Lightsworn.
Yes, but 1,000 damage for me, so...
Another 1,000 there.
500 from the damage, and I go down to 4,900. But with a Trick Clown.
So paying for the Trick Clown as well.
I'm thinking now after this, actually.
Sure.
Because I have 2 cards in hand. All right.
I have to do a think here.
Please, be my guest.
This is a odd situation.
Other honorable mentions in this format actually were pendulums that were sometimes still performing. I think there were 2 in the top 32.
Was it Josh who played the Odd Eyes pendulum deck? I think, right? That was national format. When was Liverpool? Was it after nationals?
Liverpool was definitely after nationals. It was 1 week.
Okay, right,
actually, it was the sneak peek weekend of Invasions of Venom.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I remember
that set was good.
Playing the sneak at the tournament, and the guy next to me got a totally awesome from his packs. He won the sneak tournament. It was really good with his Paleozoics that he got.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna go to my main phase 2.
All right.
And... Pardon?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Classic. The original submarine ride. I'm going to set 1 card, and I'm going to pass.
All right. So,
I'm going to draw
draw
turn.
phase.
Yep,
Yes.
that's fine.
Okay. Standby phase.
Yep. So the Omegas come back here, and I get all of these back to my hand. Yay, my winter cherries.
Okay. So I have a lot of stuff to do now, basically. First of all, I'm going to activate the first Omega.
Just to send a card from my hand, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to... You've got me really in a bad spot here. I'm gonna... I think I'll chain my mass change 2.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm getting kind of nervous.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard this Farfa for cost. Familiar monster, I think, right? Targeting Seer, sending it, special summoning Masked Hero Darklaw.
Oh, pretty. Rarity collection.
Yes, it is those lovely rainbow colors. And on the new chain, we're going to go Seer and target the Graph, and Farfa target the... oh, so this should still resolve.
This is Banish.
Yeah. So this should still resolve.
Get this one out.
This will hit my cherries at the hand. And then, yeah, I'm going to use the... I suppose I'll just use it on your Wolf. And then Seer will bring back Graph, which will instantly destroy itself.
Yes, because you have the Darklaw.
Yep, and it is one-sided, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to summon with my Graph here from the deck a copy of... Gosh. I'm trying to think like how much of this is relevant. Scarm for Tour Guide would be nice, but Tour Guide is limited to 1 in this format.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'll just go for Scarm, which destroys itself.
Yeah.
All right, you may proceed.
I just thought for a second that you don't have a graveyard. I was really surprised when you activated the Sir.
Left-hand players, you know.
All right. Oh, sorry. Okay. So now I have some tools. Somewhere in here. I'm going to activate Fairy Tail Snow, first of all.
Sure.
And I'm wondering if that was the right play immediately.
Setting Darklaw is pretty good.
4, 5, 6, and 7.
Not once per turn, Snow, link off with Masquerena. She's been such a menace.
Effect!
Yep.
Set the Darklaw face down.
No problem.
So, what we can do now. Honestly, there's too much.
Rank 4 plays. The world is your oyster right now.
I'm going to activate one more Omega.
Yes.
This one.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Mizuki.
Oh, how did he get back? Oh, yeah, the Omega returned
Yeah.
it. Yeah, of course. All right, I get to make another Xyz or Synchro play.
So I'm going to synchro off those
That's 7.
to Michael.
Michael, this is a generic card. It just needs a light non-tuner.
Yeah. And that was the Trick Clown that is going to return now for 1,000 damage.
Technically, I'm winning on life points, so...
Oh, that is true. I'm going to pay another 1,000 in just a second.
Great. Judge, he revealed public information.
Yeah, that's not what I want. I'm sorry.
I think anything involving Snow is going to be just fine, realistically.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to... I don't know how this is called in English. Build the Überlagerungsnetzwerk.
Castell
overlay.
the Sky Blaster,
Yeah.
Musketeer, something like
And
that.
that one is going to take care of your Dante.
Sure. Back to the extra he goes.
I'm going to pay another 1,000.
Yep.
Going down to 2,900 life points.
Mm-hmm.
To banish the Darklaw, ironically. I'm going to enter the battle phase.
Yep, this looks like enough.
Let's do the counting now.
Unless specifically if you...
3, 8. Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough? Okay, you're not going to BM snow me?
you want me to.
Yeah, no, that's a good game.
Okay.
All
GG.
right, there it is. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. Any particular recaps?
Yeah, this deck was incredibly powerful.
Very, very powerful. Yeah.
Not many players had access to Minerva, but it was really good in that format. It was surprising everyone. Everyone was thinking, hey, ABC is going to be the best deck for sure, but nobody took Fairy Tail Snow into account. This card has been absolutely powerful in the formats that it was allowed in. Even recently, this card is just so incredibly good. And the players that could take advantage of this card were just, they were having a big advantage in this tournament.
Yeah, I think this might be the first deck that truly took advantage of Snow, filling up the graveyard with all these Light Sworn monsters, Charged Light Brigade, the Xyz Minerva. You know, it is, real powerhouse of the deck. One of the first, like, I suppose, mill decks that really took off, I think.
Yeah, apart from the OG Lightsworn, of course, in 2009, 10,
It is
11.
still Lightsworn.
Yeah, that is true.
Surely.
And it's just so much fun. So the cards are all very
fun.
cool. It is always fun to play with milling decks. And yeah, it was just incredibly powerful. Also, the zombie engine was really good. To combine Omega with the Mizuki is incredibly powerful.
The versatility of the rank 4s and level 8s is super powerful.
One thing I wanted to show off is because first it struck me as a bit odd was Desires, because you mill a lot of cards in your deck. You don't want to banish 10 more from your deck. You will deck out. But if you didn't have access to Snow in your first turn, but you could end on an Omega, you could go for Pot of Desires, banish the top 10, probably hit a Snow, and then put it back to the graveyard with the Omega. That was really strong.
Omega is one of the few cards, very few cards, that interacts with your face-down remove from play cards. So, yeah.
But we have discussed Lightsworn a lot now, but this was not actually the deck that won the tournament. I don't know if we have mentioned that so far already.
Yes, my deck, historically, I should have won this game, but, you know. Perhaps I didn't play well.
Burning
into Instant Fusion, Brilliant Fusion. I don't know.
Where was your Maxi, Nadhir?
I know. It's in the side deck, I think, actually, is where he ran Maxi. Not maining Maxi is crazy to think about historically, but yeah, this has been a great display. I think mostly for the Lightsworn deck anyway. You got to see a little bit of the PK, the Phantom Knight Burning Abyss strategy with the Dark Claw was one of the most iconic sort of techs of the time that Tom Rose incorporated, just being a card that allows you to remove from play all cards that are sent. So even against ABC, you would remove the pieces, and the Dark Claw would just hard carry. You know, Desires was popular, so you could get like the bonus remove from the hand effect as well. Yeah. Cool toolbox. Both decks very varied in their win conditions and how they approach the game. So, yeah.
Tom running very cool cards as well, like Chaos Hunter. I think Book of Eclipse, also one of the few formats where Book of Eclipse was already a powerhouse. Just easily getting rid of ABC Dragon Busters. There were so many cool interactions versus Dragon Busters. ABC, even though the lines of the decks are very linear, I think it was really a cool toolbox deck as well.
Yeah, it was definitely a pretty iconic year. There was a lot of different decks and formats in 2016 that players historically are like massive fans of, and maybe we'll see a Time Wizard event or two in the future featuring 2016. I would love to take advantage of it because this deck, my all-time favorite, was very, very relevant.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this little blast from the past, this little adventure that we are doing right here, and we're going right back to the live broadcast.